Alright guys, in this video we're going to learn how to create these 3D bag rotates using just your smartphone. And believe me guys, it's very simple. If you're new to After Effects, if you're new to Alight Motion, there is a full course on my channel that shows you how to get used to Alight Motion as an app. And without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. We don't do the average. Vismiles Design Academy. Learn it, then you brand it. Yeah. Started with a vision, not a workflow type. Now, the first thing to do when you're trying to create something like this is to study the animation. What do you see? What do you observe? What are the things we can see? So I'm going to quickly pause the video here. Let's say somewhere like this, and we're going to analyze that video. Now, looking at this whole design, we notice the background. It's a gradient background with one shiny stuff here. That is one thing you need to do when you're trying to create or recreate a motion design. We also notice this 3D bag, this bag spinning 3D. We're also going to learn how to create it. We also notice here there's a glass shop now button. I'm also going to show you how to create that. Then this is just a dummy text I put: luxury bag, buy this bag and stay luxurious, buy this bag and stay. I just repeated it just for the sake of the tutorial. Then you also notice that this particular rectangle has another edge around it. It's all simple to create, and I'm going to show you how to do it from start to finish. So now the first thing to do is let's work on the background. Whenever you're trying to animate something like this, or you're trying to create an animation of something like this, what you want to do first is to get the design first. You see, it is called motion design. Design is in it. So motion design is an extension of design. You need to get the design perfect first, all the alignment and everything. And once you're done with the design, you can now go over to animating everything. All right. So now that's process of getting the design set is called style framing. Style framing, STYLEFRAMING, style framing. So you're designing the style frames. In other words, you can say you're designing each scenes. All right, now let's design this style frame. All right, so now the first thing to do is to create the background. So to create the background, click on the plus icon here and add a rectangle, this rectangle here. So click on it. Then you can go click on this three dots up here to spread it to fill composition area. So click on that and it's going to fill the composition area. So for now, we could not choose the color. Now the color of this particular rectangle is dependent on the color of bag you are creating or you're trying to animate. Now because of this, I'm going to show you how to generate this bag, or how to get this bag image and get the 3D form of it. Now I'll show you everything I did. First things first, you have to go to Pinterest. So I'll go to my Pinterest. Hopefully Pinterest is available to open here. So I'm trying to restrict my screen time, so I'm using this minimalist phone app. This is not a paid subscription, so I'm just talking about it. So it tries to restrict my screen time so that I don't spend so much time on all the apps that require scrolling. So hopefully it opens. Okay, so I'm currently in a mode. Hold on, let me just get this. Now once it's open, this is what I searched for. I searched for bags, just luxury bag, and I saw some designs like this, but I chose a different color, so I might likely go back to this one. So just search for real leather bag or something like that. Any bag of your choice you see, you can just make use of it. So I'll just search for real leather bag. My first search was luxury bag. Then after searching this, I pressed enter. They showed me different samples, and I think I clicked on this one. There was they showed me this one. I was just still going for that so that I see other options. I'll click on another one just to see various options. What you're looking for an image that you can easily translate to something else. So I'll just click any one of this. Let's just click on this. Now clicking on this image, let's say you choose this bag. or you see a final one you want to use, let's say click on this dude. I think it's very nice. You will now download it. Just click on the three dots here and download the image. Once the image is downloaded, you will then go over to either ChatGPT or Gemini, whatever you are used to. All right, so I'll just go to, I think I use ChatGPT. And I'll just show you how I did mine. So I'll go to my chat here and import the picture. Now I'm currently using the free mode, so you import the picture. Mine was on a plain white background. If yours is not on a plain white background, you can tell it to put it on a plain white background for you. So now my picture was on the plain white background, and I just said I need a levitating photograph of this object in a solid blue backdrop. Put it in landscape. This was just a simple prompt. This is not a very sophisticated prompt. It's just a simple prompt. I need a levitated, now keyword levitated photograph of this object in a solid blue background. Now you ask, why did I use a solid blue background? The reason why I use a solid blue background is because I want a color that is not on this image. A color that's not on this image. If I click on white, it will generate it, but when I want to remove the background, it might take out some of the elements of the design. So blue is a totally different color from this, and it's not on this design. All right, so that's why I did it. I mentioned blue. Now, assuming this bag was blue, I can say green or red, something that a color. The idea is just use a color that is not on your object, so that once you remove the background, the object will be retained. All right, so I did that. So I'll just copy the same prompt here and I'll upload one of the pictures we've downloaded. I'll just go here and pick this one and put it. Now, instead of blue, now I'll choose solid green. Now, why am I choosing green? I'm choosing green because green is not on this image at all. And the reason why I use levitated is because I don't want it to be attached to the shadow. If you check the results, it's not attached. The bag is separate from the shadow. So that's the idea. All right, if you have an image that is on a surface, you want it to be up. So just choose levitated. So if the image is not on any surface, on a plain background, you don't need to add that. So you just have to think about what you want to do and the results you want to get. So I'll just send this in now. And it's going to generate the image. I'll just pause this now, and once the image generated, we'll get back to the video. All right, have our image generated. So the first image generated, ChatGPT was trying to still make it very, very photorealistic and very cute. No, I didn't want this, so I told it to make the green a very vibrant green. If you notice, ChatGPT was trying to make this have color harmony. Okay, this is a very good color combination, but this is not a good one. So the reason why is because I want it to be, once I select this green to take out, it's going to take it out completely and leave us with just the bag. Right, so once the image is downloaded, so you might have to tell your AI to increase the intensity of the background color just so you can easily take it out. So the image is downloaded now. Now the next step is to go over to another image generation. So I'm going to use Gemini or Nano Banana, any of them. And once it's open, I'll just get back to the video. All right, so Gemini is open now. This was the previous one I did. I just, a simple prompt, rotate objects in 360 degrees video, maintaining the original lighting. All right, the reason why you have to include video is so it will generate a video. Right, I did it before, it generated just images, so I had to correct it. Then you might have issues generating this if you don't have a pro subscription on Gemini, or a simple subscription on Gemini. You might not be able to generate this. So I'm just going to copy this prompt, then add this new image we generated here, and we're done. So I'll paste the prompts here and just wait for it to generate. All right, now so we have our video generated, as you can see, and it's rotating properly. All right, it's rotating properly, and all we just need to do is download this video and get it to Alight Motion to edit. Very, very good. So I'll download the video, and once it's downloaded, we'll just go back to, I think downloaded now, so go back to Alight Motion, Okay, my Light Motion app has closed, so I'll just open it again. So it's quite simple, and I'll show you everything now. Oh God. So what you want to do now is I'll just go back to the app, to the project I'm on quickly. So it's 8 seconds long. So I'll just add this new video into it now. All right. Now this bag, like we're doing, this bag is what is going to determine the color, the background color, and every other thing. Right. So first is first. Now I'll show you how to remove this green screen background. All right. First is first. You need to click on the layer, this video layer. Go to Effects. Then click on Add Effect. Then you want to search for, I think it's under Mate, Max, and Key. So click on this one, and you'll see the first effect you're adding is Wipe. Now add Wipe. Just click on Standard Settings. Then scroll on the Start to cut. Just check out. Look here. See, it's cutting out the edges. So cutting from left to right. Then go to the end. Click on End. Cut from right to left. As you're scrolling it up, it's going to. Okay, so take it backwards. It's going to cut from left to right. So as long as that black background is out, you are good to go. Now would duplicate the effect. All right, I'll show you why. Duplicate the effect. Now duplicating the effect is to rotate the angle and make it 90 degrees. All right, just in case we have black edges at the bottom, and to remove their shadow, the shadow from the main app. So for the start, we're going to reduce the start a little bit so that we'll have all our image in full size. This is just like a way of cropping it. Now we'll add another effect. Add another effect still under this Max, Mate, and Key. Now the effect is called Chroma Key. Now if you're an advanced video editor, you would know about green screen and how to use them. So just clicking on the effect now, click on this color to be able to select the exact color in your design. So click on this color and click on the eyedropper tool, this pen or this eyedropper tool. Then just move your design around to select the color and click on the plus icon. So once you've selected the color, you now want to increase the threshold. Increase the threshold till you can, it's out of your design. Now if you notice this green screen, it's showing a little bit at the edge of my design, so I'm going to try my best to ensure it goes out. Then maybe I'll add feather. So you want to just do everything you can to take out the color. So you see the importance of selecting the color, making a color that is very, very easy to separate. When I did blue for my own design, it was very, very easy to take out blue from the design. So I think we can work with this. Go to feather again. So we can work with this. Yeah, we can work with this. All right, we can work with this. So you see, that is how to take out the background. Now we have this very sleek 3D animation, very sleek 3D bag. Now you can use this as a product video for your clients. Just, this is very, very good, very good. Right, using it as a product video for your clients is going to make their the advert for their products, I think, 10 times better than just a static flyer. All right, so now the next thing, I'm going to hide this our background video. Now we're going to design the background to fit it. So this color is fine, but I want it to be something reddish too. So I'll just go select the rectangle layer, go on to color and fill. Then we're going to choose gradient. Click on this gradient here. Now once again, if you're new to if you're new to Alight Motion, don't worry, I'll also be doing After Effects video. But if you're new to Alight Motion, I have a full course on Alight Motion teaching you how to use Alight Motion, right? And if you want to go advanced, I have a course that teaches you completely how to be a very, very good motion designer, designing explainer videos for clients and making your money with just your smartphone. The link to the course is going to be in the description. Now let's get back to the video. I'll click on this white, I just select, and I'll just select all. So this is already looking very cool, very cool. So I'll click on the second one, and I'll just click on it twice, tap on the eyedropper tool, maybe pick out that color too. Let's see, pick out that color. I don't want it to be this bright, I want it to be darker, like this, something like this. I'm just dragging it here, so it's something darker. Then you can go out and maybe play with the gradient position, something like this is cool. Now let's say we are done with your gradient. Now this could work on its own like this, so I want to crop this the whole project at where the video stops, so that it can loop without showing us the video from start to finish again. All right, now once you generate your video might have a background sound. It's very simple. Just click on the layer and reduce the volume in case it comes with a background sound. All right, so we have this done. Now we want to create our layer, like the website, mini website there. So just click on your layer, shift it somewhere to the right, create your shape. Now I mentioned that you have to create the entire design first before animating it. So we need a curved rectangle. So to do that, I'll just do that again. Click on the plus icon down here, then go over to this rectangle here, this type of rectangle here, this one. This is what you need. So click on it. Then you don't want to edit it from move and transform, you want to edit it from edit shape. So click on edit shape. We have the x-axis and y-axis, then the radius. So click on the x-axis, give it a size. Let's say we'll use 660. Then for the height, click on the y. We'll use something like, let's say let's do 460. I think 460 is much. Let's do 420. All right, 420. Then for the radius, you can curve it anyhow you want. So for me, I'm using let's say I use 125 for my curve radius. All right. Now you want to extend the layer size to the whole full design layer. Then drag your video layer above it. So to drag, just click there. Somewhere down here, somewhere by the side here, you can click and just pull it over. Now I want to make the color of this. I don't want this to be green, even though green matches, but I want it to be something like yellow like this. But I'll just increase the color to something like an off-white. All right, off-white. So this is already very sleek. All right, very sleek. Now you just want to add I'm going to adjust this to 100. Let's make it 100. I don't like it was too cold for my liking. So I'm going to add your elements. So let's call this bag. What's the name of this bag? Dude. I think Dude bag. So we'll just add your text, write your name of the app of the bag, Dude bag. Now for font, you can use any font of your choice. For me, I'm going to be using Poppins, and we'll select the color from the bag. So just select the color from the bag, just something like this, add it to our color palette and just click on it. All right, so that is that. We can reduce the stuff here. Then just go to move and transform, increase the size of the bag like this, of the text like this, and just place it somewhere here. All right, place it somewhere here. If you want to still maybe further edit your text, maybe you want to make it tighter, just click on effects, go over to the text effect down here, and go to text spacing, standard settings, and just reduce the spacing in between letters. So it's going to make the write up tighter. So I just give it -6. Now the next thing we're going to do now is to create that body text. So I'm just going to go copy from this previous thing I was doing before. I'll just copy what I wrote here, just by this bag stuff. I'll just copy everything. select all. So yours could be something better than what I'm using now. You don't have to do rubbish like I'm doing. So I'll just go back now, click on layer and add a new text, just paste this set of text here. All right, I'll give it a simple font. I'm using Inter. You can also use Poppies, a lighter version of Poppies. Give it a color that has contrast. Let's see, something like this. Let's see something like this. Any color that has contrast for your background. I'll put this here. Now this could be like a reality. This could be like maybe the description of the bag, of the product. This could be anything. It could be watch, it could be phone, it could be pouch, anything. Just use it. I would love to see your work. Now, if you want to send in your practicals, like what you tried out, if you want somebody to see it and somebody to give a correction and maybe approve your design or say something about your work, maybe anywhere you need to improve on, I'm also going to drop the link to our WhatsApp group, community where you can chat, drop your comments. It's in the description too. All right, so you have every support you would need as a creative. All right. Next, I'll just duplicate this one and write it as the price. Let's make this. Let's say it is euro. Let's say 2,000 euro. It's the price of this bag. So 2,000 euro is the price of this bag. Wow, very expensive, or very pricey. So just use your eyes, place it around, and I'm just going to reduce this one's size a little bit more. Reduce the size of move and transform. Reduce the size a little bit more so we can see the price first. Now, we are almost done with our overall design. Now, the next thing to do is to, in this video that I created, you will see there was a, let me take it up. There was this shop, very nice, sleek glass effect. I'm going to show you how to do it. It's very simple. You will learn how to do it too. Okay, so let's get that done. So now we are creating a rectangle. So I'll just click on this bag and bring it somewhere here. All right, can decrease the size a little bit. Just bring it somewhere here. Then I'll add the shape. So the shape is a curved shape. So I'll just click on curved rectangle here, and we want to get the size perfect. So we'll use something like 210, let's say 210 width, and the height should be something like maybe let's do 70. All right, then also the curvedness, so we want it to be completely curved like this, 100. Then we'll put it somewhere here. This is for like the shop now button. So you could actually take your time and design it to be perfectly like designically correct, or to be obeying the standards of design. So we have that one done. We'd also stretch it to the end of 8 seconds. Then we want to make another copy. So just duplicate it. Now for this copy, you want it to be smaller. So instead of 210, we'll just do 205. No, we'll make it smaller. Let's say make it 120. No, let's make it 100 or 80. Let's do 80 pixels in width. And for the height, we want to make it something like 60. All right, then we give it a different color. Let's say we make it let's say we just make it that same brown color like this. Shift it to the edge, so like this. All right, now if you notice what I'm trying to do, it's, let me zoom in a little bit. So you get what I'm trying to do. If you zoom in a little bit, you will see that I'm trying to get like a very fine edge here. That's what I'm trying to achieve. So that's why I'm trying to ensure the numbers are cool, at least. Then now, we've created this. Now, how do we add the glass effect? Now, the glass effect is going to be on this layer here. We can change its color afterwards, but let's work on the glass effect. Now, click on this layer, go to effects. Go to effects. Once you click on effects, click on add effect. Then go to this, I think it's under distort and warp. Let's check it. Under the start and WAV, there is an effect called glass. Just glass, not omino glass, or not omino glass, just glass. Let's search for it. I think I've passed it. It's here. I think I've passed it. So yeah, here it is, glass. Now, if you notice my light motion is different from yours and you're using an Android, I have this special version. If you want to get it, it's available, I think, and the link to get it is in the description. All right, so I'm going to just adjust the radius of this guy. We don't want it to be too glassy, so for the radius you can just put something like 22, then leave every other thing the way they are, just 22, or let's make it 18, then leave every other thing the way they are. Then one more effect, click on that, then you go to blur and click on inner blur. So now this my light motion, not everybody has it, you don't have this one, so I'll just click on this here and inner blur, and just increase the strength to somewhat like this, just 30. And I think I need to still work on this glass effect. Let's see. Okay, let's see how it looks like. So it looks like glass enough. I'm not really feeling it, but we can work with this. I'll reduce the blur effects, reduce the blur a little bit more. Then I'll also work on this glass effect. Let's see, just see other settings. I think you can leave. All right, let's see, refraction. Okay, so you can add refraction like just a little bit to 30, just so it gives us that glass feel. Can you see? So you give us that glass feel, and this is okay. You can also add maybe like a border around it. I think this is why this is giving us a little bit of problem, because of the dark from the bag. All right, so after that we just add our text for shop now, simple text, shop now, in capital letters, shop now. Give it a font. Let's use this bold poppies, and we'll add make the color of the text white. Okay, we can reduce the size and position it well. Just here. So I think it's too small. The shape we created is too small, so I'll just adjust the rectangles width to something longer, 240 now, and we'll just drag it somewhere to the edge again, so it can match with the other guy we created before. So we have shop now. We'll just align it properly. And now I'll make this guy something like white. No, white is not working. Okay, let's just leave it at this previous color and add the shopping cart icon, so that you can download the shopping cart icon from flaticons.com. I'll just add it here. Now to change the color of a PNG, go to effects, then go to I think it's under color and light. Under color and light, you just scroll, you will see solid color. So click on this one, and it's going to change the color. It's going to give you an option to change the color. So I'm going to change it to something like white, or something like that cream we use. Just select the color from the background. All right, now we are almost done with this. What's left is to animate it now. So I'll just reduce the size of this shape and drag it towards this place, so we can always set the size to something we like. So we have something we like now. Okay, there is something we have missed also. I think that is why the shape was too dark. So clicking on this one, let's check when I added the layer. So there is an effect on the glass effect. There's an effect we're supposed to add. So just click on it, add effects, and the effect is called copy background. So you can go on that order and you search for copy background here. Alright. And just add a standard setting. And you want to drag it up to the top here. So there's a little bit of difference between before and now. Alright. Alright. So we have that now. So I think everything regarding the design part of this is set. Now it's time to animate it. Now we already have one animation going on, which is our bag. Alright. So to spice it up, we have to make everything move. So things that are going to move include, I don't want everything to move, so they would have subtle animation. For example, this would have a simple animation, this will have a simple animation, this will have a simple animation. This is just going to be like fading. This would have maybe a typing animation. This would not have any animation, or we could say animate it, but I don't want any much things going on. So one of the principles of motion design is that you don't actually want to animate everything. The key focus or the key information is what has to be animated. Everything could be very subtle. Alright, so I'll show you how to do that. Now for the text, this bag, we'll go to effects, add effects, and we'll search for under opacity. We'll see fade in and fade out. So click on fade in and fade out, standard settings, then reduce the out to 0. We don't want it to fade out, we just want it to fade in like this. Alright, very, very good. We can copy that effect, just click on the 3 dots, copy effect, and paste it on the dude bag text too. Paste it. So the two of them are going to appear at the same time like this. Now for the $2,000 bag, we'll go to effects and go to text to add the text animation, go to text transform, and I'll just do a very simple text animation. So click on the animator, go to transform. We want to shift it down a little bit on the y-axis to, let's say, 30 something. Then go over to opacity and make it alpha, rather go over to alpha and make it 0. So what this means is that the stats is going to start first at this 0. This is going to be like the start values of the animation. So you now go over to the range animator, click on it and animate how it starts and how it ends. So we want to get to normal at, let's say, 23 frames. So we can just add a simple animation like this. That is going to come out like this. Very, very good. Now if your After Effects if your live motion is hanging for some reason, it's just maybe lagging, you can click here to export and see the preview, then get back to work again. Alright, or you could just scroll like this. Now we forgot something. This our sample project we are using here there was something about the rectangle about this one. It has this extra layer around it, so I'm going to show you how to create that. It's very, very simple. So having your layer set, okay, so to do that, let's first of all, now we're going to start animating now. So I'll click on the rounded rectangle, the background for this stuff here, go to shape, then click on edit shape, then start a keyframe. Just put the keyframe here on the size. Let's say go to 1 second, add another one. So what this means is that we've locked in our end frame. Your end frame is the most important. That's how it's going to look like. Now we can go back to the beginning and set how many or what is the values are going to be. So I'm going to just work on the x-axis. I want it to be around 422, almost like a square. simple to this one, 420, and it gets to 6 stuff. So we're going to add a key easing curve. So I'll just click. There are different kinds of easing curve here. You can use either of these ones. I'm just going to click on this one here to have a bounce effect. So you want to click on this second one here, increase it, and drag the layer just down like this, something like this. So it's going to make it, this is what makes it bounce, as you see at the end here. So you can just copy that curve now, so we'll paste it any other place we want it to bounce like that. So now we have one shape doing that. We are going to duplicate this background, this shape, duplicate it. Then now we'll change the values. All right, for the end value, we want it to be, let's go to it. We want it to be, click on the duplicate layer, right? Go to the end values, and you want it to be slightly bigger than the original one. So in order to see it, I'll just reduce the opacity a little bit to something like 37. Then we'll go over here and we'll make this, let's say we'll make it, it was 660 before, just make it 680. Then this one is going to be, on the y-axis is going to be, it's going to be 620. Let's make it 640. Just trying to ensure that the proportions are right. 640. Then the radius, let's make it rounder. So it was 100 before, so we'll leave that 120 here. All right, go back to the size. Then at the beginning, we want to make it. What was the end value of the y-axis here? The end value of the y-axis here was 440. So we want to make this one's end value to 440. Alright. Then the start value, we'll make it 442. 440. Alright, so this does it. Alright, so we have that stuff there. Okay, so we're going to click on it and add the keyframe again to it, paste the curve, so everything works at the same time. All right, so now we are not done. We're not done because at the beginning here, if we made these guys slower, any slower, they would reveal the stuff. So what else again do we need to do? So we actually have the main part of the animation. Now we want to animate the bag. All right, so the bag doesn't just start this way. The bag kind of like move from top to bottom or from down. So just click on move and transform, click on the plus icon, and maybe at 1 second too, we can just animate it and bring it down here back. So the bag moves up like this. All right, just add the curve. So we have this. Now we're not done, so I still want to okay, look at this now. I don't want this happening. If you check out, the shop now is reviewed here. Okay, it's reviewed here. So I'm going to crop out this guy. I'll show you how to do it now. So to do it, I'm going to take the second rectangle. I'll make a copy of it, duplicate it, and add an effect called copy background. All right, so this is just like make it copy the background. Okay, then I'll lift it up to where is this layer, where our shape layer is. Okay, then now what I'm going to do, so this is where I'll just name it now. This is where the copy background is. Copy background. I'll just name this copy background. All right, done. So now what I want to do now is I want to clip everything to that background so it crops it. So click on the first transparent glass layer, click on this 3 dot up here, and click on clipping, create a clipping mask. So click on this, it's going to max it to the edge of that stuff here. We're going to click on every other layer above it, do the same thing, click on this clipping mask. Do the next one for shop now. Create clipping marks. What else again? I think just keep on creating clip marks on everything. So it's going to come like this. Alright, so that is that. Then we also want to do the same for the text. Let me see, at the beginning of the animation, okay, no text was revealed. Now we are going to do something else now. We want to make all the layers move together now. So I'm going to add a null layer. So click on the plus icon, click on element and objects, then add a null. So a null is just like an empty layer that you can use to animate other layers. So what we want to do now is that I want to parent some guys to the other. So I'll click on this background layer, click on the background layer, click on this option here, and parent it to this one, the one below it. Alright, so what that means is that if we move, let me show you. If we move this layer, it's going to affect the other layers too. So I'll just do the same thing. And I'll parent this, where's the shape we created? I'll parent this copy background, also parent it to this layer. Then I'll parent that initial background layer, this one, to the null. We can parent everything to them, we can parent everything. Let's say I parent, what else again? I'll parent this glass rectangle layer to the copy background. Parent the other shape to it too. I'll parent this one. Just parenting them to each other so that whatever happens to one will happen to the others too. Okay, so I think we have parented the layers well enough. Let's see. Alright, very good. So you can see as I move the null layer, every that thing moves. So I'll just animate the null layer to something like this. Let's do something like here. And at this point, I want it to be down here. And I can add that curve, paste that curve here, so everything just goes up like this. Alright, so that's how to create this bag animation, this whole stuff animation. Very, very good. You can further animate wherever you want to animate and make them look very nice. If you want to show your work, if you want to send in your practice, a WhatsApp group is going to be on the description. And if you want to get my full course on motion design, how to create explainer videos for big brands and start making money from it, how to earn from it, the link to my course is also in the description. All right, I wish you the best and stay creative.